I wanted to just say this was a game that I just won. Somebody resigned last couple moves, or something like that. He made a blunder by moving his king here, trapping himself behind the king. Anyway, what's happening now, though, is that I've gotten up in ratings a little bit. I'm up at 1454. So I'm starting to play some people who are actually pretty good. So we'll see how tonight goes. As I have mentioned in the past, I will talk some and I will play some. And sometimes when the play gets intense, I stop talking. So get ready for that. That is a possibility. All right. So I'm going to do the Queen's Gambit. And I'm playing up against somebody who's 1491. So they're not accepting the Queen's Gambit, but they are giving me a couple of free pawns. I never really understand some of these moves, but we'll see what happens here. I'm going to come out and play chess. And yeah, I think the opening here where they lose their pawns, just not quite sure what that's about, but I'm about to find out. This looks really nasty already. So we'll see. Yeah. Looks like this person just wants to take here. So I'm going to try to stop that from happening. Let's see what happens here. I don't like this knight on this pawn because there's a chance of this happening. But I'm doing a little of this threat at the moment. But I have a feeling they have something up their sleeve that's going to just be super nasty and very quick. Okay. Anyway, so I think they just have some really ugly plans for me. There's the queen coming out here. Well, the queen can't come there. Okay, so that's this. That's also a little fork, but that's all right. I could take the queen if that's the case. Yeah. The game's not over yet. But definitely some ugliness planned. He's going to definitely move here and sort of point the bishop here. That looks like that's coming. We'll see what happens. If that comes, I'm just going to exchange for the queen. Okay. Can't do that, but what I can do is I can move in here and threaten this rook. Not quite sure how he defends. Oh, I guess, well, can move the knight there, but, oh, well, no. Yeah, there's no real defense there. That just looks like a bad move. Well, I was all scared about this, and it still could come. But so far, I can also just grab this knight soon. So maybe I just misread this person's strength. Sometimes people make moves at the very beginning, and you're just really thrown by them. So I just have to be careful not to talk and make a really awful blunder right at the same time. That definitely can happen. So what do we got here? What do you got for me? I'm taking that rook. As far as I can tell, that rook is mine. Maybe even some more, well, or at least the bishop is mine. Okay. You want to do that. You're threatening this. Otherwise, I don't really see any other threat at the moment. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and take it. And then I think I'm going to get out of the way if I can. I mean, this bishop here, is that what you're thinking? I don't really see what the danger is here, but You know, again, I'm playing somebody who's rated about 50 ratings points higher than me. I think it's time to take this. And then I can always risk. There was a little chance there that the bishop was gonna come here, and then I could be kind of trapped. But it looks like I can get away. Okay, that's scary. Yeah, looks like I might have some problems here. Yeah, it does look like I got some problems here. Well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this doesn't look good. This does not look good. I made a mistake there. Well, actually, I can take this because even if he takes with knight, I take this here. Yeah, looks like I'm free. Free to go, free to go. That's kind of fun. He could move his his rook here. That could be nasty for sure. But I think I still have this taking. Yeah, no, I'm. If he plays this right, I'm sunk. There's no doubt about it. But anyway, that was a fun game. I'm up 9 points at the moment, so there's something to be said for that. My positioning is terrible here, but let's see what he does. I mean, really, just rook here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think I just walk away now. I think I just come over here. And yeah, I think that's that. And then I can see bishops coming down here, but still, once I escape from that, hopefully that's the end of that threat. Okay. All right. Well, you're giving me a chance to sort of protect myself here. I think it's something like that. And then I can see bishop can come down here. All right, I'm up a little bit on time too, which is good. So I guess I could talk while we're doing this. Okay. That's a nice, nasty play there. So that's going after this pawn here. Okay, that gives us a little bit of breathing room. I kind of want to just take, I sort of want to take the, do I want to defend this? Might as well defend it. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Kind of thought that was coming. And what about something like this? All right, I think we've got checkmate coming. Boom. And then I just, he only has one move, and that's there. And then I move forward, and that's the end of the game. All right, I won one, or it looks like I'm going to win one. I don't see any way out for John Rook 0316 from the Philippines. Yeah, it's getting late on my end. It's 10 o'clock. So oftentimes I'm playing people who are waking up or they're in the middle of their day. And so, yeah. All right. So I'm being challenged to a repeat. So I'll go ahead and do that. And in the meantime, just come over here and see if anyone's watching. Hi, watchers. Hi, viewers. All right. All right. So John Rook, that looked like a nice big threat that he did a moment ago, but I was able to get out of that queen squeeze, even though I shouldn't have been able to. I think he could have. I think he could have pushed it and done a better job of winning that, but that's all right. Alrighty. Let's see here. What do we got? I think I'm going to bring my knight over here. This is kind of a fun thing to bring your knights both in front of the king if you get a chance to castle right here. And that is my current plan. But first, let's put a little threat there. That's threatening the queen. And okay. Usually people don't move this forward too here because it really throws off the development on that side. But I don't know. John's kind of seems a little reckless to me. So we'll see what happens. And that is also not a very typical move. But I do have to defend it. So I think I'm just going to push the pawn here. All right. And I think I'll grab it with that guy. Could have moved the knight over, but sort of didn't want to lose this knight. I mean, I don't love where it is, but it's okay. Yeah, what's happening here? So that's kind of threatened right there because my king is here, and I'm sort of tempted to bring my queen out here, but I think I'm just going to continue developing for a minute. Let's see what happens here. I could also grab this pawn in a second, but he's probably going to defend this pawn, probably with knight here. Yeah. Let's see if I push that pawn. Yeah, this is challenging because I can't move. I'm a little bit stuck here. I think it's time to move the queen out and kind of get the queen into play. I'm putting a little bit of threat here, but more than that, I think what I want to do is prevent this guy from castling. So that's what my plan is to make this line happen right here. I've still got this defended, but and this is defended by the queen, but that sort of prevents this person's queen from coming out. But now at least I can move this knight out of the way if I want to, and then move the bishop out. That's kind of my current plan. Move this over here. Okay, so that queen's there. That doesn't really do anything particular at the moment. But an interesting thing here is that I could bring my queen here, but then I'm not really defending that very well. Oh, I see. Okay, so this knight is free to roam. It doesn't really have anywhere to go, but I want to get it out of the way just because I can. Now I can pick up this pawn as well. Yeah, and sort of, this is a nice little threat, potential threat. I'm not sure what I'm threatening, but I'm threatening that right there. And I can bring this pawn, this queen here, and yeah, no, then I that's a potential loss here. Anyway, we're making some, I'm making some headway here. Okay, that could potentially be ugly. I think I'm going to do this just to prevent this pawn's going to get pushed, but oh, I see that. That is problematic. Yeah. Well, well, this actually threatens checkmate, or at least a big chunk of checkmate. So no matter what he does here, okay, well, that's ugly. What else do we have? What else do we have? How, I mean, I can push this pawn forward. That kind of slows his roll in lots of respects. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. So right now I'm up 1. He could castle. This could be a good moment for castling. And then it's time to bring this knight into the game. Okay, so there's an interesting move. He's threatening this, definitely threatening my knight. I think it's time to just move the knight somewhere, but where? I guess I could actually back it up with my pawn, but really, do I want to do that? I could also move the queen back. No, I don't think I want to do that. I mean, this is kind of a simple out. I think we'll just do that for now. This is now the game has shifted over into this area. There's a lot of pressure from the queen and the knight. Also castling, you know, I haven't been able to castle yet. Just kind of been a bummer. But let's see here. I could push this. I think I want to free this up. And now I can do things like put the knight here, threaten the queen. The bishop would probably take. But now I can also move, hopefully, sometime soon, move the bishop up and castle. That's kind of what I'm gunning for at the moment. But we'll see how much pressure this guy can bring to bear in the meantime. So yeah, there we go. I've got that. So far, so good. His pieces are kind of chunked up, like this bishop being behind the pawn is not fantastic. The queen can't really, there's no threat from the queen. This is a possible threat. I mean, he could sack a piece, so he could move the knight here. I take, bishop comes down and takes, but I think maybe these pawns are moving forward soon. That would be my guess, or maybe the rook's coming into play. I think it's time for this person to bring their rook into the game. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, that doesn't really do much, although it frees up a chance for this pawn to come forward. So, okay, we're going to just castle, and the game goes on. We'll see what we see. Now, I know from the last game that he has a little bit of a reckless streak, so that's kind of good to know. And we'll see how that plays out. Okay, well, that's not super reckless. It might be time to, well, it could be time to grab this. I think it is. And then, you know, there's a chance, I kind of thought that might happen. but I didn't think about it quick enough. That was a mistake. So let's see. So I think that's the move. Yeah, and now his pawn can come down here, which is super nasty. We can all tell that that's pretty nasty. Yes, yes, yes. But I think I'm still safe there. And now the bishop can come over here, which for him could be a very nice move. But now with my queen having some space to go in this direction, now we can sort of shift the board over this way. And I think that's what we're going to do. Let's see here. What do we have? What do we have? So let's see if I push this pawn. I think I want to prepare this rook for a little bit of fun. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure over here. Bishop, bishop. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. That's okay. We're okay. So you're thinking about that. That's nice of you. I think I'll just move my king. Now I'm kind of thinking of moving this forward, but that's not really gonna happen real soon. But we'll see what happens. Let's see. So he's got 5 minutes and I've got 4. So I've got to be a little bit careful about time. I could now move this knight over, but that kind of frees up. Let's see if I move that there. Then he can move there. That's not great. What do we got? What do we got? Actually, it's kind of threatening checkmate, but is there a way to get this out of the way more? How about this? Can I take that? Can I push here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Well, now, question is, do I move the queen? No, I think I just moved the rook. Okay. So that's threatening here, threatening there. I think I just want to get rid of it. Yeah. Oh, that was a terrible move. Okay, well, that was a terrible move on my part, but so it goes. Let's see, what do I have? I've got this, at least 2. He's going to probably take the rook, but we'll see. Again, he's a little bit wild. Yeah, he took the rook. That's fine. Yeah, well, that's all right. Sort of tempted to we were tempted to go here and threaten this pawn, but he would probably just defend. But you know what? Yeah, I think I will. I'm running out of time too. Yeah, talking leads to me taking more time. So he's got 4 minutes, I've got 2. and I'm down a little bit. So this pawn's probably going to come down here. That's all right. Nothing's defending that. So that would be the next move, is for him to take this piece. And then I can't even take this. Oh, yeah, that's what we thought might happen. That said, think this is a move. Now I imagine this is coming. Yeah, it's time to pay attention here. I'm afraid this pawn is coming forward. That's just spelling all sorts of sadness for me. I need to get this knight into the game. I'm probably going to end up having to exchange a piece here. Okay. It seems safe for the moment. Yeah. This is just starting to get ugly. Yeah, that's all I got. Huh, interesting. Oh, did we? Oh, still an even game. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's see here. Can I save this game? Yeah, let's try. Oh, I'm just down to 20 seconds. Yeah, this is going to be, there's no way I can win this. I'm just not fast enough. Yeah, that's game. I'm just going to lose on time here. Likely. Ah! Yep, wait, one on time. Oh well, now we're tied. He's challenging again. I think I'm done for the night, so I'm going to decline. But anyway, it's been fun. Thanks, Peter, for joining me, and Yassine. Cool. Hope that was helpful for you all, and I will see you again next time. I'm having a little difficulty with my camera, so unfortunately I'm just doing broadcasts of chess and probably computer stuff that I can share. Take care. Have a great night.